Morning, how y'all doing? This video today is gonna be about Warwick. Some people know her from the Psychic Hotline. Some people know her as a hit-making pop R&B singer from back in the day. Some people know her in various projects, Solid Gold. It all depends. But she was a top flight pop superstar, black female artist that crossed over in a very segregated era back in the 60s. She had quite the run. Those great songs that she did with Burt Bacharach and Hal David. Timeless songs such as "The House Is Not a Home," "Do You Know Where to Santa Fe," and "Say a Little Prayer." "Don't Make Me Over." So many classic songs. Now, she was asked, does she see icon in people such as black female artists such as Toni Braxton, Mariah Carey, Brandy, Mary J. Blige. A few years ago, she didn't really feel that way about Beyonce. Said she dug her, but didn't feel that way. She said Mary has potential and Brandy, she likes her voice. She doesn't feel that about Braxton and Mariah. And some people online have been tummy ache. I'm saying you need to get you some Tums or some Pepto. Because Warwick knows a thing or two about having a hit career. To be iconic, how your songs stand the test of time. I don't think she said anything wrong for a few reasons. The era she was around produced somebody like a Tina Turner, produced a Diana Ross, Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan. And that was an era which she dealt with, very competitive. That's just talking about black female singers. And then we were going to go with black female singers who were stylists and what have you. You got to throw Nancy Wilson and you got to throw Sarah Vaughan in there. You got to throw Nina Simone in there. You have to throw, when you just start thinking about some very prominent African American female singers, you have to acknowledge them, amongst others, you know. You had so much great talent, Ella Fitzgerald. I mean, I could go on, Carmen McRae. I can name quite a few, but that was the era. But just in that vacuum of having Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner as peers and Gladys Knight as peers, you ain't got nobody that's seeing that. And Mary J. Blige is the queen of modern day R&B hip hop. The last 30 years on the female side, I'll give her that. She's had but she doesn't have the kind of songs that those women had. Mariah Carey's had astronomical success, selling a lot of records, hit songs. But how many of her songs are seeing those soul sisters back in the day? There's a reason why Aretha Franklin stands out like out to sea. Gladys Knight, classic songs. And Donna Ross, with the Supremes alone. I mean, come on now. So when Warwick gets asked a question, people have a problem with old school OG artists tell the truth and say, look, your catalog and your stuff just doesn't measure up. Sorry, try again. You're good, but you ain't great. You have moments, but you don't have a career. That's all Warwick is trying to say. But a lot of people can't relate to it because they so busy equating streams and dreams or hit songs or this sort of thing. And it doesn't make the same when you can do a song 20, 30, 40 years ago and it still hits today. How many acts have you seen today that's going to have that kind of longevity? I'm just talking about on the black female pop side, R&B side. I'm not talking about in general, but ask yourself that. You only get like maybe a handful of acts who really get it. So, that's my thoughts and takes about Warwick, expressing her take about modern R&B female singers and if they are icons or not. And not everybody's happy with what she takes. I respect what she says. She told the truth. Because you got to step your game up. You got to have real songs. Not counterfeit, not 50-cent pieces, but money tracks. Please give me your thoughts and your takes. Do you agree with Warwick? Do you not? I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Please hit the subscribe, and I do respond. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And it's important to know the difference between a hit-making career and a career where you stand the test of time. That's the difference. I'm out.